Real estate market trends, the 2-1 buy down for probate and trust properties. Welcome back to Horizon Real Estate's Probate and Trust Help. This is our channel where we empower you as a personal representative of a loved one's estate with valuable insights into the world of real estate market trends. Today, we have a special focus on a unique strategy that, well, it can benefit both sellers and buyers, especially in today's complicated real estate market. We're talking about the 2-1 buy down for mortgage loans. If you're a seller in such a situation, you'll want to pay close attention because understanding this strategy could save you money and make the property that you're responsible for selling more appealing to potential buyers. I'm Kim Ward. To begin, let's clarify what a 2-1 buy down for a mortgage loan is. Just imagine you're selling a property and a potential buyer approaches you, well, through their agent, requesting that you contribute to a 2-1 buy down. You might be wondering what this means and why they're asking for it. Well, a 2-1 buy down, it's a financial arrangement where the seller pays additional upfront fees to temporarily lower the interest rate on the mortgage for the first 2 years of the loan, hence the 2-1 buy down name. This results in a lower monthly payment for the buyer during that initial period, making homeownership more affordable and more attractive. Now, let's delve into the mechanics of how this strategy works. When a seller agrees to a 2-1 buy down, they typically pay a lump sum upfront to the lender or contribute it to an escrow account. This amount is then used to subsidize the buyer's mortgage payments for the first 2 years that they own the home. For instance, year 1, the interest rate is reduced by, let's say, 2% below the prevailing rate. Year 2, the interest rate is reduced by 1% below the prevailing rate. Year 3 and beyond, could be 28 more years, the interest rate returns to the original prevailing rate. You may be wondering how much a 2-1 buy down costs and who covers these expenses. Honestly, when this first started happening, I wondered how much it cost. Well, the cost of a 2-1 buy down can vary depending on several factors, including the lenders, the buyer's lenders, their terms, and the prevailing interest rates. Typically, it can range from 1% to 3% of the total loan amount. This cost is usually paid upfront by the seller. Now, let's explore why would you, as a seller in probate or trust administration, might you consider agreeing to a 2-1 buy down? Well, it's attracting more buyers. Offering a 2-1 buy down can make your trust property or your home in a probate more appealing to potential buyers, especially those with a tight budget, which is just about all of them. Lower initial monthly payments can increase the pool of interested buyers. Here's a statistic. Properties with a 2-1 buy down, well, they often sell faster and closer to the asking price. It also creates a competitive advantage. In a competitive market, your property, the one in the estate, with a 2-1 buy down can stand out as a unique and attractive option, potentially leading, well, to multiple offers. Let's discuss negotiating power. By offering to cover the 2-1 buy down cost, you can leverage during negotiations. This can lead to a smoother transaction and a higher likelihood of closing the deal. And now the benefits, well, for the buyer. Now let's shift our focus over to the buyer's perspective. Why might a buyer ask the seller to pay for a 2-1 buy down? Well, it creates affordability. For many buyers, the primary benefit of a 2-1 buy down is the immediate affordability. Of course, lower interest rates, well, they translate into a lower monthly mortgage payment during those critical years, those early years of ownership. And another statistic is that a 2-1 buy down, it can save the average new San Diego homeowner $10,000 or more during the initial 2 years of their mortgage. Another benefit for the buyer is long-term planning. The reduced payments in the early years can help the buyers allocate funds to other essential expenses such as renovations or furniture purchases, because many of them are moving from a smaller place into a bigger place. and it improves their overall financial stability. And buyers, well, the ones that choose a 2-1 buy down, they often have a higher likelihood of staying in their homes for a long term. It can be a win-win scenario. One of the beautiful aspects of a 2-1 buy down is that it can create that win-win scenario for both the seller and the buyer. Let's explore this a little bit further. We just completed a 2-1 buy down with an administrator responsible for a condo in Point Loma, an area in San Diego. It worked out well, and our client was very happy to be relieved of the responsibility of her sister's property so that she could move on to the final steps to complete the probate. What you're going to want to do is consult with your real estate professional. Before committing to a 2-1 buy down, it's essential to consult with a knowledgeable real estate agent or attorney who can guide you through the process. And back to approximately what it can cost. Well, this was the experience that we had with the 2-1 buy down for that condo in Point Loma. The purchase price was $490,000 and the buy down was $10,800. So when we presented the 2-1 buy down option that came in the offer from the buyer and their agent, I did a next sheet for our seller, and the estimated proceeds that they would receive was good enough for them, so they were willing to pay that almost $11,000 towards the buyer's 2-1 buy down. And the good news is the property closed escrow without any issues, and the seller was truly happy. If you're interested in more of this, please just comment down below. I'd be happy to answer your questions. And if you need help with real estate here in beautiful San Diego County, just reach out to our team. Thank you. See you next week.